crisp shot there. That went to the fence like an absolute rocket. He's bowled in.
We've travelled about 300 kilometres from Jaipur to Gwalior for the second one-day international, and we are at the Captain Roop Singh Stadium here in Gwalior, the venue for the second of the 3 one-day internationals to be played in the Micromax Mobile Cup 2010. India versus South Africa. It was a terrific game, the first one in Jaipur. Doesn't get any better. A big crowd coming in for the start of the second match in the series. Been here for a long time. A lot of students, young crowd coming in.
Well, that's the news from the centre. It's India who won the toss and they've decided to bat first.
Should be looking at a big score. India, very strong batting lineup. The same team that played in the last match. And South Africa have made 3 changes. Amla coming in, Jumani coming in, and the left arm Suna Vandamova coming in. 3 changes for South Africa. There we are, India winning the toss and deciding to bat first. It's been a very good ground for India. The last 3 times that they played here, they won. And at the top, it will be Tendulkar and Virendra Sehwag. All of India will be glad that Sehwag is fully fit and raring to go. A packed house here, about 20 to 25,000 turned in for the game. Very good conditions to bat, so South Africa will have to bowl extremely well up front. Jaka has also mentioned that he would like to bat first had he won the toss. Gorgeous conditions, and now time to say good afternoon to Robin Jackson.
Good afternoon, Shiva. Good afternoon, everybody, wherever you may be in the world. Good morning to some of you. And you would have heard MS Dhoni say to Ravi Shastri, if they can get off to a good start, they've got 2 good opening batsmen, well, you don't get better in world cricket. Sachin Tendulkar, nearly 17,500 runs with an average of 44. 45 centuries in ODI cricket, 47 in Test cricket. He'd be up against Dale Steyn, but the man the other end, Virendra Sehwag, he is the guy that gives India such a good start more often than not. Play calls, and here we go.
Certainly bound to be a good contest. Dale Steyn gets the away stringers going against Virendra Sehwag. Shawit Arapo, the other umpire, standing in his 12th one-day internationals. Was in the air, did it carry? Dale Steyn getting his leg to it.
I think it did. I certainly think it did. Came back quite quickly. Came straight back at him. He has to go low to his left. That's carried. That has carried. Oh dear, oh dear. Sometimes they stick. This one didn't.
But a good fortune for Sehwag, looking to hit on the up. Will get off the mark with that single. That's in the gap. It's good timing as well. Getting off the mark with a superb boundary.
The fraction 2 fall from Parnell, and Tendulkar's not likely to miss out on this. It's quite a long half volley. Just steers it into the gap wide mid-off and hardly had to bother about running. Good seam presentation, but the ball too full.
String on to the pads. It's a gorgeous shot this time from Sachin Tendulkar. Back-to-back boundaries.
It's a little bit of swing. It's carried it onto Sachin's pads, and he doesn't miss out. The class players don't find fielders. They find boundaries when they're presented with a poor ball.
It's gone over the top. 3 bounces into the fence. Now it's Sehwag's turn.
Well, just on what I've seen so far, I think we might see a big score here. A really big score, just taking into account the pitch. Looks really flat.
Slashed and taken a third man. Just as I mentioned, it's turning out to be a good start. When the Sehwag has to go, he flashes hard and unlucky, finds the only field in the deep. Dale Steyn completes the catch.
Well, this is a huge wicket. A little bit of a bonus. It's quite wide. Sehwag just goes at it, slices it. We've seen him do that often enough and hit the ball for 6. As it is, he's just picked out the fielder down there, Dale Steyn. South Africa will be very happy with that. Steyn will be happy with it because he dropped him earlier. Gone for 9, 25 for 1.
So Dinesh Karthik once again coming at number 3. Got to 44 in the last match and then gave it away. Wasn't happy with that effort. Says that he needs to carry on and get the big one. Gets off the mark and will be 4 there for Dinesh Karthik.
That spoiled what was up to there. Very, very good over. 4 dot balls with lots of interruptions, so you can understand that from the batsman's point of view. This just a little bit short. Very unforgiving, this pitch. Anything fractionally short kind of sits up and looks at you. Well put away.
More runs. He's very good in that area. That's 4 of them to end the over. 39 for 1. Once again, anything on the pads or even middle leg will have to go. Very risky. Karthik, 2 boundaries so far.
Over the top. So 4 more to Tendulkar. The good thing here, no half measures. When he saw the ball was pitched up, he went through with the shot.
As was the case in the first one-day international, it's going to be tough here for the bowlers. There's no margin for error. Full or short, it probably will go to the boundary.
And that's spectacular as well. 50 comes up for India. With a cracking shot from Tendulkar.
He seemed to like this shot. Looked down at his bat as if to say, well, sure, the way it's got to the boundary, I must have a beauty in my hands here.
Yes, he enjoyed that. Picked away. And clear square leg. That's beautifully timed. 4/6 of the innings. Just drifting onto the pads. And that sounded sweet off the bat of Karthik.
Straight off the middle. And that has flown over the boundary.
Beautiful shot. Again, racing away to the boundary. Now have a look at the placement here and timing.
From around the wicket, this line can't be working for Parnell. Tendulkar's now struck him twice in that area for boundary. He came straight and worked him through the onside.
He's got that fine, but there is a man fine. He beats him. And once that happens, it's 4. And a very good 50 for Sachin Tendulkar. It's come in double quick time as well. 37 balls, 9 boundaries. He's looked in sparkling touch from the outset.
It's wonderful to see him playing so well. As good as he ever was.
I'm going through the line with this one and almost goes for 6. 1 bounce for 4 more. just got into line, played it on the up. He just needed to get under it. Didn't try and overhit it. Done brilliantly. The straight follow through of the blade. All he needed to do was keep the bat straight in his follow through. There it is.
It's got that fine. That's off the bat. He really has found the spots today. Lovely shot. Superb placement as well. Takes him to 49. He can hit through the line, and the good thing is this ball may be now 25 overs old, but it's still coming onto the bat nicely. Normally you see once the ball gets older, softer, it just slows up a bit. Not on this surface. Good half century here for Dinesh Karthik. Ideal foil for Sachin Tendulkar. He gets the applause from the dressing room. He's involved in a very good partnership here.
Absolutely, they've done it very well together. Tendulkar's obviously played his part quite beautifully, but Karthik not to be underestimated. His role in this whole partnership has been one that has almost been planned.
Lovely shot. Looks as if it's gone the distance. Yes, up go the arms of in goal. A real sound when the ball made contact with the bat.
Just played a slog sweep to a fast medium bowler here, down on one knee. Remarkable. Not the biggest ground as we've discussed, but still a marvellous stroke.
Gets there. Second 100 on this ground, his fourth against South Africa, and in all number 46 in one-day internationals. It's 176 for one.
Well, once again, it's a privilege to have watched it. Just bats so beautifully. 46 ODI centuries, 47 Test centuries, 93 in all. I never tire of watching this man bat. Never ever tire of it.
I made it look so easy today. Well, he's decided to cut loose.
Tell you what, Ravi, if it runs for him, he can get 200 here. It's taken 28 overs to get 100. So only just over the halfway mark in the match, or in the innings. And if it just goes for him, we could see a double.
Well, who will forget that 175 against Australia not so long ago? I think you're right, Robin. Great setup now for him to get a big score.
There is a man in the deep, but the ball's gone over. What a hit. The bottom hand coming into play from Karthik. Third six for him in this innings, gets to 68. And his highest score in one-day internationals. There'll be more runs. These are easy pickings for Dinesh Karthik. Too many turning out to be expensive. Juicy full toss, fielders in the deep, but the placement very good. Goes for the big one and will remain a big one. What a knock he's played today, his first six.
From around the wicket, Dhoni into leg stump. And Tendulkar getting down the pitch, getting to the pitch of it with a short straight boundary. It's just a question of following through.
Take it. Well, for the bull shot in the last game as well, and change in bowling. The left arm seamer coming into the attack. Parnell picks up an important wicket and broken this partnership. Karthik's got to go for a well-made 79.
Was a very well played a 79. So sadly for him, he doesn't push on to go and get his maiden one-day international 100. But a good catch again. Good catch. The spare for Karthik there. He knew he's missed out, but a fine innings kept Tendulkar company, and India now 219 for 2.
Surprise, surprise. Yusuf Pathan now walks in. Getting a long way across and making it look so simple. It's the work of a genius out of the centre now.
Well, he's picking his spot and he's pulling it off.
Oh, that's gone for 4. That's a bad ball. Full toss on the leg stump. Got the treatment it deserved.
Yeah, you're right. It was a poor ball, but it still has to be put away. And Pathan's only just got out there. He just had 2 from 6 deliveries. A little knee-high full toss, and he's found the gap between the 2 men back there. Fine leg and deep backward square leg.
That's 4. That's creative. Short ball, and he just dabbed it over where slip might have been. In fact, over the keeper.
I think we might be in for a bit of fun here, Aaron. A little bit of entertainment this next half hour. Beautifully played, that.
Oh, he screamed that for a boundary, Tendulkar. There's no stopping him. 253 for 2.
Well, if there's been a break in concentration, nobody noticed it. Just eased it through the offside. Beautifully played.
Oh, that has travelled into the crowd. That's effortless. That's what this man can do. That's why he's been sent. That's a Yusuf Pathan special.
Again, it's a flick of the wrist. There you go. And it was 6 as it left the bat. There was never sort of, oh, there's a man back there, he might catch it. He was never going to get anywhere near it.
And that might just make it. It does. 150 for Tendulkar. Again, fantastic placement. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he did it with elan.
Just a subdued celebration from him, but adulation from this crowd. They've come here to watch him play like this, and they've got it. They've got every single rupee's worth that they've paid to be here.
That's 4 more. Really, it's looking too easy for this great man. He's playing the field. There's nobody in the deep on the offside. But you've got to say, you've got to question the line there.
Well, it's Langerfeldt's turn now. He's bowled quite brilliantly in context of this game. 6 overs for 26 before this ball. And he will. He'll know that was too wide. He's got to adjust that. And how will he deal with Tendulkar and Pathan? Both of them on the rampage in very different ways.
Oh, that's gone out of here. That's been carted from outside the off stump over mid-wicket for 6. 300 it is for 2.
What I mean, if it isn't Pathan hitting you way back, it's the genius of Tendulkar. Just deep in the crease, sat back, waited for it, picked his spot and hit it there.
Yet another record has tumbled. Tendulkar has now become the highest scorer against South Africa in ODIs. He's got Just gone past Ponting's 164, which was the previous best. That's in the air, and they have managed to get that wicket. Yusuf Pathan has played it straight into extra cover's hands.
It's almost exactly how he got out in Jaipur. He was caught in the same place, extra cover. Cullis was the catcher on that occasion. It's also a full toss, which it was in Jaipur. Bang, good catch. Went pretty hard. De Villiers, the man getting behind it. And that'll save South Africa a few runs, I think. 36. Pathan goes for 300 for 3.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni has walked in. The situation now would give him license to play like Dhoni of old, or the young Dhoni. That's 4. No safer area than over the bowler's head. Tendulkar is now really going after the bowling.
But this was right in the slot. That's just asking to be hit back over your head. Had no... Needed to be fuller than that. It was just perfect to hit through it, especially when you've already got 169, which he had when he hit that shot. 173 now.
And again, this time even better. This time for 6. What a shot. 313 for 3 it is. Getting that front foot out of the way. Intentions clear. He's going for everything, Sachin Tendulkar. He's 179 now.
They look for 2 more. In fact, he has to hurry. It's the highest score in one-day internationals. And it happens to be Sachin Tendulkar at the top of the tree once again.
And rightly so. This phenomenal cricketer is so deserving. There's Mark Boucher. What a nice bit of gesture there. Sportsmanship from Mark Boucher, shaking the hand of the great one. Here we go. 5 away from the first ever double 101 international cricket. Oh, it's gone straight, and it's nearly killed the ump. That has gone like a tracer bullet. 50 partnership up with a special from Dhoni.
Now that's bat speed for you. And sheer power. Look how quickly that comes down. Ouch, let me get out of the way. Says Parnell, as well as Shabi Tharapur. Don't want to be in the firing line there. Onside. 6, just a flick of the wrist, and the way she goes into the crowd. These are big overs. 16 of it, 356 for 3.
Well, you could just feel this was going to be an avalanche of runs in the death.
Bang, straight over the bowler's head. That's on one occasion he's not got it right, and Dhoni up to it. Got the chance to get underneath it, get the elevation. And he's smacking it as well.
What I love about it, he's not trying to hoik it. He just stands there in his own unique style that is MS Dhoni. That backhand, that bottom hand, it's extraordinary. So much power from a short little punch.
Smacked into the crowd. More exercise for Ian Gold.
Oh yes, MS. Oh, I love it. You gotta love this. It's just a short arm pump. Those hands. Oh.
Smashed into the crowd for 6. And a quick fire 50 here for the Indian captain. Just 29 balls has taken him to reach there. And this is again a big over. 16 of it, 1 to go.
Talk about timing. And Ravi Shastri was almost hanging out the window here. Look, it's just about come out to us. We'll catch that. Not quite. This is a phenomenal stroke. Power and timing.
That's in the air. Another 6. These are bottom hand jabs that are disappearing into the crowd. Terrific shots.
What an entertainer. MS Dhoni at his very best. Didn't go anywhere, kept still, and that wonderful shovel-type smash back over long off. Tendulkar will still have to wait. After all, Rav, it's a team game.
Gets it. First man on the planet to reach 200. And it's the Superman from India, Sachin Tendulkar. 200 from 147. Take a bow, master.
Oh, you little champion. If there was ever one deserving to break this milestone, this Everest, it is certainly Sachin Tendulkar. Teammates on the balcony, everyone up there. Look, Virat Kohli waving down. We say we salute you, master. What a wonderful innings. 200 from just 147 balls with 25 boundaries and 3 sixes.
4 more. Well, when you see someone scoring 200, you obviously will get lost thinking about that innings. This is the 200 moment. The first man ever to get to that score in one-day internationals. 442 matches it's taken him, but he's there before anyone else.
Great pictures.
Smash down the ground and a boundary to end the innings. 400 comes up for India. It's also the 100-run partnership, and that is a huge score after 50 overs.
And to think the previous best on this ground was 289. How phenomenal. We have been seeing records galore go by the wayside. 101 partnership of just 54 deliveries. Staggering. And no surprises that the South Africans come to the aid and the side of Sachin Tendulkar and congratulate this little master. It has been simply outstanding.
Well, everyone on their feet. It's a special moment. The South African players know what they've seen. 200 of the best from a champion player. Let's not forget Dhoni, 68 from just 35, and India have rocketed to 400. 401 for 3, and that is a most impressive Indian batting card.
Oh, just out of this world. And I've said it before just now, someone like Tendulkar had to be someone special to get up over that phenomenal milestone. 200 in a 50-over one-day international has now been breached. Fantastic.
2 for 95 for Parnell, none for 89 for Steyn. Langerfeld bowled some good deliveries, but even he goes for 70 from his 10. And Roelof van der Merwe, the spinner, doing a good job when you look at those analysis. That's the target for South Africa when they come out. They know it. They have to go over 8 runs per over.
He's bowled in.
South Africa need 402 from 300 balls. We need a great start and a big contribution from the openers.
Well, here's the man on your right to do it. I think a lot of cricket-savvy people tuning in and watching this will realise that Gibbs with that 175 in the 4-3-8 game and 111 balls to get that 175 in Johannesburg, the 4-3-8 game. Phenomenal piece of history that too. But if they're going to get close, he Herschel Gibbs will have to play something pretty amazing. Amla is his new opening partner. Wonderful time in the Test series, Hashim Amla. But he's going to be up against these guys here. Nera to swing it around a little bit. Kumar as well.
That's through. He's got to be aggressive. That's a very, very good hit from Herschel Gibbs. Gets off the mark with the boundary.
Well, it was just a minimum of fuss. Crowd are silent, but this is glorious. Hello, hello, Hashim Amla. He'll pick up the first boundary for him. He goes to 6.
It's gone fine. Another boundary to end the over. It's 17 for none.
From Praveen Kumar. It just shows you how quick this outfield is. So length again too short and just a little bit too straight. Amla helps himself, but Praveen Kumar, good strides in there. Get the dive out earlier, buddy. No, it's a bit slack. He should have got the dive out a bit earlier, I'm afraid.
He's bowled him. Looking for the paddle fine. Looking to fetch it from way outside the line of off stump. Timber. Good noise for the bowling side. Brings in a lot of cheer to the crowd and delight from Praveen Kumar.
I think you find here he's got a little bit too cute. Yeah, premeditated. Just got a little too cute that Herschel Gibbs, when a bit more orthodox play would have been sensible this early on. We've only had 2.2 overs, and suddenly they find themselves 17 for 1. Gibbs goes for 7. It is that score for 1 down.
Fundamova, the left arm spinner, walks out to bat. We reckon he's going to be a pinch hitter. Bit of excitement close to the wicket. MS Dhoni did that carry. We were convinced that there was an outside edge. But did it carry?
That's the question, Shiva. Just short. Just short. Just wonder whether you got a little tickle on this. Here we go. Just a little tickle. Nice little edge there. And it didn't carry.
Very good hit again. Everything right about this. Didn't try anything fancy. Got himself into a good position. Just punched it from a square on the offside. Hashim Amla.
We saw so much of this throughout the Test series. Just a minimum of fuss. Shuffles across the crease. Look at that. A check punch drive. No follow through. Just a nice little punch. And all he can have is that little wry smile on his face, Nera.
Again, the placement simply out of this world. Fielders on the leg side. There's a man at short mid wicket. Had to get it through. And he does that easily.
Just goes to show when you get a man in form what he might have been able to do the other night in Jaipur. Didn't play. Look at this. Just so effortless. Exquisite timing. Little flick of the wrists. And away she goes. And guess what? It's gone down to third man for 4. You just can't keep playing follow the ball. MS. Just can't help thinking. I said this the other night, Shiv. They just lost a bit of shape. Just played a bit of follow the ball. Just keep it simple. Stupid. Now, the old KISS theory. Keep it short and simple in terms of a strategy and a game plan.
Another one. Plenty of boundaries in this over. 36 for 1.
Well, he's so good at that because he's such a wristy player. And he's just going to use the pace of the bowler.
He's gone for the big one. And it will be a maximum. First one in this innings. So fun. He's hit it really well. He's doing the job for his side.
Well, this is what he's been sent in for, of course. Van der Merwe, Van the Man, He's got one clean. I tell you what, it's a slower ball, and he can hit it a lot further than that, folks. Seen him go big at Supersport Park, Centurion.
Very well struck. Very wristy. Not the best of stars for Srishant. But Fandamava has been sent there to do a job, and he's doing exactly that. He's looking to hit it out of this ground.
This is called the look-away slog. Just hit. He's looking over mid-wicket, and that's where he wanted it to go. Seen this before, actually, in Pro 20 cricket in South Africa.
Gone for the big one. Should be taken. Easily taken by Suresh Raina. Srishant pick up a wicket in his first over. Will be very relieved after being hit for 4 of the first ball. He's come back well.
You just had the feeling this is how Van der Merwe was going to end. He's trying to smash this into next week over mid-wicket again, one of his favourite areas. And it's the bounce and cramping the batsman. Easy catch for Suresh Raina. Jadeja's over the moon about it. The pinch hitter hasn't worked. Van der Merwe gone for a dozen. It's 47 for 2.
Jacques Alice close to 300 games, close to 10,500 runs. Very impressive average.
Oh, that's a great shot. He is looking so good, Amla.
That brings South Africa's 50 up. Well, he's played sensible cricket, let's be honest. He's played straight. When the ball's been short, he's got a pull or two in, and when it's been full, he's looked to drive it down the ground. 32 off 18 balls, playing sensible, no risk cricket. I hope this is a good example to his teammates.
He's gone. Didn't quite connect from the meat of the blade. The shot was on. It was a short pitch delivery. Probably got the bottom of the blade, and the Indians are ecstatic. Amla's walking back.
The foreman is out, and he's played well again here this evening. The shot was on, just rushed, and in the end not quite finding the middle of the bat, and the easiest of catches to mid-on. So India making early inroads here. Hashim Amla goes for 34, South Africa 61 for 3.
AB de Villiers it is, the new man in. He's got great stats. The strike rate is terrific as well, an average of 40. He's looked a little out of sorts on this tour.
Brilliantly timed. It's just opened the blade, yeah. AB de Villiers stays leg side of it. First boundary to him, and it's a beauty.
This time he's got it right, Cullis. Another boundary in the over. It's 81 for 3.
South Africa 81 for 3. India at the same stage were 74 for 1. Classy stroke from Callis. We've always believed there's something one day really special in him. To play in innings of a career. Who knows, perhaps it'll come tonight. Sadly, it's not tonight. He goes dragging it on.
Well, I've got to believe that I did it to him. I have this knack. But it's sad, really. Short ball outside the off stump, and he drags it on. It's kept a little lower than he anticipated. Dhoni is ecstatic. The Indians have got 4 now, and it's getting very, very difficult for South Africa. Carlos gone for 11. It's 83 for 4. Peterson walks in. This is his 12th game. He's got a century in his test debut. Oh, goodness me, if that hits, he's gone. Take a look at that. Oh, it was never going to hit.
Cleaned him up. Quicker through the air. The arm ball has done the business. It's once again Jadeja bang on target. Number 5 goes down here for South Africa.
You're right, he's done him with a quicker ball. Peterson thinks it's short enough to pull. It wasn't. And the rest is there for everyone to see. So Alviro Peterson goes for 902 now for 5.
So India looking favourites to clinch this one-day series now. That's close. It's back first, then back. The finger has gone up. Well, once again, like in Kolkata, the only difference here, this is Yusuf Pathan, that was Harbhajan Singh. First ball playing down the wrong line.
Well, it's just incredible, isn't it? Another first baller for him. His confidence must be shot to pieces now as he makes his way off. So many different thoughts must be going through this young man's mind. I still say we'll see a lot more of him in the future. I think he's a terrific talent, but he's out for naught. It's 103 for 6.
Mark Boucher comes out to the middle. With the South African innings in disarray. 6 wickets gone. That shot, easy pickings for de Villiers. I wonder if there's some dew in the outfield, because this just didn't come out right.
If it hit his pad, he will be given out, and it has been given out. Thought about it a long time, Ian Gould, but then I think it was a good decision.
Premeditated from Boucher, and he got a long way across. Try to play the little paddle stroke. This just skids on underneath. It's almost at the underneath of his leg, right underneath that front leg, almost the top of the hamstring. Look here, and yep, reckon that's about right there. Look how low it skipped too. Hawkeye says it's going to keep that low as well. So leg before for Mark Boucher, gone for 14, 134 for 7.
So it's Parnell who's walked in. He's got a decent strike rate. Last game was very special. Almost took them to victory.
Straight on the ground. Great shot from maybe de Villiers. He's picked that up beautifully. 151 for 7.
Very, very quick on his feet. AB de Villiers likes to use his feet against the spinners. Super shot that. Got the elevation, got the distance, getting to 46. Down below is India. Lost an early wicket of Virendra Sehwag. Then a big partnership close to 200 between Dinesh Karthik and Sachin Tendulkar. Then lost another wicket. Just the 3 wickets down India. Catches the call just wide. Nehra's got a bit of work to do. Enough time to pick up 2, and he gets to his 50. AB de Villiers. Packed house, not a single clap. Coming in very good time. Good strike rate as well. Bottom hand coming into play. Doesn't bother running. And he hits them really, really hard. AB de Villiers.
Shot. There's no man back there, so he's targeting that mid-wicket area. Second boundary of the over.
just gone over short mid-wicket. Man at deep mid-wicket and long on. Once you clear the man at short mid-wicket, hit in the direction, it's going to be 4.
That's 4. You can see how quickly that's gone across the outfield. There was deep mid-wicket, but he had no chance. 200 comes up for South Africa.
It's a slippery ball, and it's a juicy full toss that de Villiers doesn't miss out on this occasion again. And it's disappeared for 6 more. Back into the crowd of a deep mid-wicket.
Well, he's not given no ball as yet. So 6 for de Villiers, full toss. Now real problems for the spinners gripping the ball. Every time it goes into the outfield, it's wet. Lucky to get away there because it was above the waist.
Got him! He's knocked him over. Nearer. Well, he's loving this. He gets another one. And Parnell, a little inside edge, has to go. Another chop on.
Yes, in quest for quick runs, South Africa have lost a wicket here. Yes, playing away from the body, trying to hit it too hard. The bat face closing, getting the inside edge back onto the stumps. He goes for 18, 211 for 8. AB de Villiers still there, 90. Dale Steyn has come out to join him.
He tries to lace this through the covers, and it goes all the way along the carpet for 4 more. His 10th boundary.
So he reaches his highest score against India as well with that boundary. Didn't quite time it, but it's a quick outfield. Once he found the gap. It was 4 for the taking. We still have a batting power play, so he'll go for it. He's cleaned him up right through his defence. Straight, full, gets his 3rd wicket. So India just 1 wicket away from a huge win here.
Couldn't help himself. Look at that, just tailed in a little bit nicely. Yeah, he's over the moon again. There's Sreesanth. He's got a nice full one in. Steyn goes for a duck. It's 216 for 9. Shah Longafell, the eye of the tiger. Jeez, he's only got one eye there, hasn't he? He's got a best of 12.
Oh, that is a splendid shot. There's no stopping that. That's 100 for de Villiers. His 5th 100 in one-day internationals.
Nearly killed Ian Gould, the umpire there at the bowler's end. But good hand from AD de Villiers. Lots of room and just so clean and straight. In fact, I think the bowler got a hand on it. And an 85-ball 100, 2 sixes and 11 boundaries. And his teammates rise to another good performance from this right-hander.
That's gone for 4. That's disappeared. It's 227 for 9.
Splendid stuff. Oh. Cameo, full flourish.
That's another one that's gone through. He's just making room for himself, and he's at the moment peppering that offside.
If you're going to bowl there, you're going to disappear. Tried the Yorker and missed it. Power play going nicely so far for AB de Villiers. He's up to 110 now. Oh dear, look at that. Straight out of Sabina Park in Jamaica. 241 for 9.
That's been well executed. vacant area over the top for more.
You can see that Langeveld's a pretty inside-out player. He likes to get on the left-hand side of the ball.
That's in the air, and has it been taken? Yes, it has. I think you called it right, Robin. That's the end of the game. De Villiers stays not out on 114. India win by 153 runs, and with it the series. So this is quite an emphatic win. They'd be very pleased with their performance. So it's a 153-run victory for Dhoni, and with it they seal the series. So Dhoni and his team would be very happy.
They will be, and deservedly so. This is the final wicket to go down. Langeveld not getting hold of that. Good catch, excellent catch. Ashish Nehra diving in and catching it just on the ground there. A happy Dhoni congratulates De Villiers and Langeveld.
So that's how it transpired. India, magnificent 401, but that Sachin Tendulkar innings will be etched in memory for a really long time. South Africa never quite in the hunt, but De Villiers did provide some joy for their supporters. India win by 153 runs, and with it the series.